Hey everyone, welcome back to our Python tutorial series. Today, we're diving into the basics, declaring variables. If you're new here, don't worry, I'm going to walk you through it step by step. So let's start by understanding what variables are and how to declare them. In Python, variables are like containers that hold data. You can think of them as labels for, let's say, values. Now, declaring a variable is pretty straightforward. You simply choose a name for your variable and then assign a value to it using the equal sign. Here's an example. So our variable name would be x and then equals 5. In this case, we've declared the variable name x and assigned it the value 5. Easy, right? So to display the value of a variable on the screen, use the print function. Just type in print and then the name of the variable, which is x. After that, you can click on run. And then as we can see in the terminal, number 5 is printed, which is the value of x. But let's try more examples to solidify our understanding. How about we declare a variable name and assign it the value John, or perhaps use your own name. So let's type in name equals, again, quotation mark. This is a string value, which I would be able to talk about in the future videos, but use quotation mark and then your name or John, for example. Here we declare the variable name and assign it the string value John. Let's try to print it out by typing in print and then the variable name, which is name itself, and then click on run. As you can see here, once we printed it out, there is John in the terminal, which is right below the number 5, which is our first variable name that is called x. Okay, let's try another one. How about declaring a variable name age and then assigning the value to 40? Then we will print this one also by typing print and then the variable name, which is age. Let's click on run. And now in the terminal, you just successfully printed three functions, which is 5, John, and 40. As you can see, declaring variables in Python is quite simple. There may be some terminologies that you are unfamiliar with, such as integer and string. Don't worry, because we will discuss this further in the next few videos. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Python programming content. Until next time.